Hi, welcome to Tracy Talks to You. Today I'm going to talk to you about lap band surgery and bariatric surgery because I almost got lap band surgery. Obviously I did not, but I guess about 2 years ago is when I started the process of considering lap band surgery. I want to explain to you why I did not, the dangers I found out about, and because I looked online, YouTube, everywhere to try to find anybody who had anything negative to say about it, and it was really hard to find somebody. Now I'm sure for some people this has been great, but for me, my goal was to find someone who had it like 5 years out, meaning they had lap band surgery over 5 years ago, because it seemed like everywhere I looked, they'd had it like within the past few months, they had it within the past year, maybe 2 years, and they had all their photos and they were excited, and that was great. But I was like, well, what about 5 years from now? What about 10 years from now? What about those people? Well, basically I found in a medical journal that was released some information that got to me 3 days before my surgery. I was on a 10-day fast. I had 3 more days to go. I was going to have my lap band surgery, and I found out that they banned the lap band surgery where it was created in Europe. And I looked further into this research and said, well, why did they ban the lap band surgery? And it turned out, they found out, because it's been out for, I guess, 11 or 12 years now, but at the time it had been out for 10 years. And they'd done studies on all the people in that country who'd had the lap band surgery. And out of those 10 years, 80% of the people had to have it removed, emergency surgery, or they decided to have it removed because they couldn't take it anymore. 80%. Now, that didn't sway me. I was like, well, maybe I can be the 20%, or maybe I'll have it removed. But then I found out lap band surgery is elective surgery. You choose to do it. So the insurance company will not pay to have it removed. Now, how much does it cost to remove a lap band? $20,000. Then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. If I have 80% chance of having to spend $20,000 to have this removed, and also complications involving it that could endanger me, then maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And I gotta tell you, I was gung-ho. I did a whole year of support group meetings, went to the doctor, did all the blood work, had to have a psychological evaluation. There was tons of things I had to do to prepare. So it was really hard for me to let go of this dream that I had, because I kept seeing these photos of people being thin. Well, after I decided not to have it, I also saw photos of people after they lost their weight, and the truth was, I thought in my mind, like once I had lap band surgery, that I would look like Angelina Jolie. You know, I was gonna look amazing. But the truth is, there's lots of thin people in the world, and they're not pretty. They're thin people, and they're just not very good looking. And the truth is, a lot of us in the world, we're just normal. And we lose weight, and we think we're not going to be normal anymore. We think we're going to be beautiful. But the truth is, we're still just normal, but with hangy skin. So then we're normal with hangy skin, and then we're disappointed because we're not the beautiful thing we turned out to be. So then, of course, you have to get plastic surgery, which costs thousands of dollars as well. So this all is such a weird thing. I have girlfriends who've had the bariatric surgery, the full, not lap band, but the full thing that they've done. And with them, I found out also, you know, by the way, my doctor even said, I suggest you don't do this. I was like, are you kidding me? Why? And he said, well, you're a mom with young kids. You've got 4 kids. And I don't think it's very, a good idea. Well, in researching that farther and talking to other moms who had it done, basically what they did is they carried a cup around with them all the time to vomit into. Because they would eat and they'd take too big of a bite on accident, or they couldn't get meat down at all, so that's why they had to have the protein shakes, like no meat could get down, no vegetables would go down. So all they could eat was stuff that wasn't really good for you. And then if they did eat something and took too big of a bite, they'd have to regurgitate and they had to have a cup ready to throw up into a little bit. And I had friends that said they were throwing up into a cup multiple times a day in front of their kids. And their kids were like, Mom, my mom throws up all day long, you know? That can't be good for your kids. So that was tough too. Now, I mean, the good thing is when I didn't get the surgery, I joined a gym, because the truth is when you do surgery, a lot of people, they go and they start working out and work really hard to go along with the surgery. So I said, well, I'm going to do everything I planned to do anyway without the surgery. So I worked out real hard. I work out 3 to 4 times a week. I exercise. I try to eat right. I make mistakes, don't we all? But you know what? I haven't lost a lot of weight. I've lost maybe 25 pounds. And that's good, so I'm a little bit healthier. And I'm still losing very slowly. It's been 2 years for 25 pounds. But, you know, I have to say that I think it's really important that you know this information before you decide to have lap band or the full thing, you know, the full bypass, because people aren't saying these things. I had to research and research and research for like a year to get this information, where I wish somebody on YouTube would have just said, okay, here's the information, and gave it to me. Well, that's what I'm doing for you. This has been Tracy Talks to you, and maybe I'm not thin. Maybe I'm not a size medium. Maybe I'm not a size large. Maybe I'm a size extra large. But you know what extra large stands for, don't you? Extra lovely. Take care. Bye.